This will be a deeper dive into the sales tax and location-based pricing. So sales tax is very, very simple. It's straightforward. You toggle it on and you set a sales tax, whatever your location or state is. Click save and sales tax is set. And I'm going to do a test here at the end to show you how that would look. Before I get into that, let's also set up location-based pricing. So the way this works is you set a business address, whatever it is, you toggle this on, and then you set your service radius. How far are you willing to travel before you start charging more? Could be 20 miles, could be 50 miles, could be 40 miles. Let's say it's about 30 miles. Now for the travel fee you can either do a fixed dollar per mile or you can do a percentage of the quote per mile. So a fixed dollar amount per mile is very simple. So say you were to go $1.75 per mile, 100 miles. I mean, it'd be kind of insane, but it would be $175 extra. Percentage of quote is probably a little bit more realistic way of doing it. It could be up to 5% of the quote per mile. So let's say it's $1,000 job. It's 1% of that per mile. So that'd be $100 per mile, basically. Or excuse me, $10 per mile that you go outside the radius. All right. A little bit more complicated, but a better way of doing it. And you could honestly just leave this turned off as well. But I'll leave it turned on. And I'll just do a test. So let's go ahead and say make address required. So we are asking for the address. And then we'll save the form settings and let's go test it out. We'll choose the same house wash service we've been testing on. 1500. Let's say it's brick house, single story, full house. Say none of that. And we'll enter the lead info. And now I'll enter an address that, let's see if I can find one that's for sure out of the range. Let's go New York. Or let's go Philadelphia. Okay, I don't know where Street Yo is. I assume that's out of the range though. Request a quote. Okay, here's our standard price. Here's our package pricing that we covered in the previous video. Our military discount. And here you could see the sales tax is being added. And that location must have been within the range because it did not charge the location fee. Let's see if I can try that again and enter a location that is outside of the range so you guys can see how that looks. Okay, service radius is set to 30 miles. Let's just bring this in a little bit. Save form settings. And we'll go try this again. Okay, Baltimore's definitely out. Okay, and there you're seeing the travel fee. The location that I put in is 43 miles outside of the 20-mile range, and so that comes to 69%, which is $541. So it adds quite a bit. So I mean, it's just think about it. Like you get a job who's 60 miles away, and it's a $700 job. You maybe typically be like, no, I don't want to do that, or maybe you would. But in this case, it's like, well, for $500 extra, maybe I would do it. Okay, that's the idea behind the travel fee. And so you can see that's on, and also the sales tax, which is also functioning as expected. And again, the customer could still select discount. This time, discount stacking's turned off, and it removes the discount from the price here, not the total. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then, of course, you still got your sales tax. And then the upsells, of course, also still work. So maybe once oxidation removal, you make even more. Yeah, that's how to set up the location-based pricing and sales tax.